Hello 8th graders and happy Friday. Today we're going to review several different types of angles so that starting on Monday we can look at angle relationships inside of parallel lines and triangles. You're going to do a great job with this video. Let's dive right in. Let's start with our do now. Does number 1 show a translation, reflection, or rotation? It shows that that shape has been reflected over the x-axis. That's a reflection. Let's look at number 2. Does number 2 show a translation, reflection, or rotation? It shows a rotation. Let's look at number 3. Does number 3 show a translation, reflection, or rotation? It shows a translation. Now let's find some unknown angles. This is going to set us up for our work today. In number 4, if angle 3 is 96 degrees, what are the other 3 angles? Well, I know that if angle 3 is 96 degrees, angle 1 is also 96 degrees because it's a vertical angle to angle 3. I know that angles 2 and 3 are on a straight line, so I can subtract 180 minus 96 to find angles 2. When I do that, I get 84. So angle 2 is 84 degrees. I also know that 2 and 4 are vertical. So angle 4 is 84 degrees. Find the unknown angles. If angle 1 is 75 degrees, what are the other 3 angles? Angle 3 is vertical to angle 1, so it's also 75 degrees. Angle 2 is on a straight line with angle 1. When I subtract 180 minus 75, I get 105. Angles 2 and 4 are 105 degrees. Now let's look at the next example. Number 6. If angle 1 is 115 degrees, what are the other angles? Go ahead and try to fill them in now. I know that angles 4, 5, and 8 are equal to angle 1, so they're equal to 115 degrees. Angles 2, 3, 6, and 7 are supplementary to angle 1, so they are worth 65 degrees because 180 minus 115 is 65. Today we're going to make sure we understand lots of different types of angle relationships. First, let's get some vocabulary. Angles that add up to 180 degrees are supplementary. Write that down on your paper. Supplementary. Angles that add up to 90 degrees are complementary. Congruent angles that are across from each other are vertical. And angles that are right next to each other are adjacent. We can use these angle relationships to help us solve for missing angles. Let's look at an example. Find angle BOC. Well, I know that AOD is a straight line. Angle BOC is part of an angle on that straight line. I can see that if I added angles AOB, BOC, and COD, I would have to add up to 180 degrees to make that straight line. So 45 plus 45 plus my missing angle is 180. First, I need to combine 45 and 45. What's 45 plus 45? It's 90. So I know that BOC is equal to 180 minus 90. Go ahead and do that subtraction now. 180 minus 90 is 90. So BOC is worth 90 degrees. It's a right angle. Now let's solve for angle AOE. Angles AOE and EOD are supplementary. They add up to 180 degrees. So I can subtract 180 minus 30 to find my missing angle. What's 180 minus 30? It's 150. Angle AOE is worth 150 degrees. Now let's solve for a couple other angles. What's angle QOR? Again, I can see that QOR is part of three angles that make a straight line. So I know 38 plus 52 plus QOR equals 180. Just like we did yesterday and in the first problem, solve for angle QOR. Angle QOR is worth 90 degrees. 52 plus 38 is 90, and 180 minus 90 is also 90. So angle QOR makes a right angle. What is angle POS? Well, POS is a straight line, so it's worth 180 degrees. Let's look at the next example. Ray OV is perpendicular to XZ. So what is angle ZOV if OV is perpendicular to XZ? It's 90 degrees. Perpendicular means they meet at a right angle. Now I can use that to solve for angle XOW. I know that on the straight line XZ, there's a 90-degree angle, a 65-degree angle, and angle XOW. When I add them up, they become 180 for the straight line. Go ahead and solve for angle XOW now. Angle XOW is 25 degrees. Let's try a couple more examples. What is angle ZOV? Angle ZOV is vertical to angles TOU. If angle ZOV is vertical to angle TOU, what is the value of ZOV? It's 30 degrees. Vertical angles are always congruent or equal to one another. Using the strategies we used in the last problems, solve for angle TOW. Well, I know that TOW is on a straight line. So 30 plus 65 plus TOW is equal to 180. 30 plus 65 is 95. 180 minus 95 is equal to 85. So angle TOW is 85 degrees. Now you try a few. What is angle BOC? Angle BOC is 20 degrees. It's on a straight line with AOB and COD. What is angle AOE? Angle AOE is supplementary to angle AOB. What is its value? Angle AOE is worth 110 degrees. It's supplementary to AOB. 110 plus 70 equals 180. What is angle EOD? Well, angle EOD and angle AOB are vertical angles, so they're congruent. It's worth 70 degrees. Now we're going to try one last example. Solve for angles AOG, EOB, and HOB. I know that angle AOG is on a straight line with angles EOA and angle GOH. So I can add 70 plus 41 is 111. 180 minus 111 is 69 degrees. Now, to solve for EOB, I know that it's on a straight line with AOE. 70 plus 110 makes 180 degrees. To solve for HOB, I can identify that it's vertical to AOE, so it is also equal to 70 degrees. You've done a great job on this video. Now go to IXL Practice 011. Remember, angles that are supplementary add up to 180 degrees, angles that are complementary add up to 90 degrees, and vertical angles are congruent or equal to each other. You can use your notes to help you with IXL. Do a great job.